During all this time, a new trailer dropped for a movie that I did not see. Neither Jess nor I saw it until today. It came on Kevin's recommendation.
Yeah.
Bo and Kevin.
Yeah.
I think
Well, I was about to say, Jess, she's still kind of sus when it comes to recommendations for stuff.
Yeah.
So I was so glad that Bo also recommended.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Bo, you posted it in Bama Geek's front porch, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Like it was happened to be one of those times I wasn't doing nothing. I was like, oh my gosh, people have got to see this.
Well, Bo posted it, and of course, when he posted it, we were in the middle of everything with Dad. But then Kevin, I sent a message to everybody. I'm like, what do you guys want to talk about in this episode? I said, we're going to be, trying to get back to normal. And Kevin was like, we got to talk about that Renfield trailer. I said, oh yeah, I've got to watch that. So I slept in today. We kind of took it easy this morning after all day yesterday being so busy. We watched it this morning, and I'll be honest, it didn't click with me. But I rewatched it before we did the podcast. Holy smokes, that's funny.
You had to give it a second watch there.
Yeah, I've talked so much. You guys talk about the trailer, please.
Well, I mean, for me, like it's meant to be like it's going to be like a little bit serious, but also I like that it also seems like it is not going to take itself too seriously.
No,
like
not at all.
Of course, it's it's Renfield. It's the servant of Dracula, and I mean he's been
Yeah.
But the way it's kind of interesting, like it plays off like he's super powered because of Dracula, but also he hates his boss. Yeah. So it's kind of
Well, it kind of has that What We Do in the Shadows TV show.
I got that
feel to like Guillermo, where he's like he loves his boss, but he hates him because he won't like do something for him or whatever. And based on what I saw in the trailer, it looks like basically because I've watched it a couple times. It looks like Dracula gives him like a little mini coffin full of spiders, and when he eats the spider, that's what gives him his like temporary superpowers.
Well, he does it so he can be a better servant to him, essentially, because he's bringing victims for Dracula and all that. Which that is also, you would think, his superpowers. The trailer is a little bit, well, I don't know, it's not really a Red Band trailer, but it's a little bit gruesome for seeing how Renfield is superpowered strong.
Yeah. Well, this is the project of Chris McKay. He's directing this. He's also the director of the Lego Batman movie.
But really?
Yes.
But then I know
it's going to be incredible. I mean, that movie was awesome.
Yeah. So it kind of plays into what we can expect. I mean, he also had, he also was director and producer over the years from Robot Chicken. So you kind of see where the sense
it's going to be zany,
where this going to have a sense of humor to this. Yeah.
In the horror, it gives me that vibes of Tucker and Dale versus Evil. If y'all see that, I got that kind of vibes from that trailer from it.
One of our movies we still need to watch.
I got you.
We'll get there.
I had that vibes, but like, of course, it's all the Renfield leading up to, which, like we said, we were talking about beforehand. I can't think of the gentleman who's playing Renfield. Please fill me.
Nicholas Hoult.
You know, he's been in a couple of movies like we talked about. Like I saw him in Warm Bodies. That was my first time seeing him was in Warm Bodies, which that's another good movie you need to check out.
I had forgot he was in Warm Bodies, but I mean the biggest one I remember him in was Fury Road and Mad Max Fury Road. He was Nux.
And then you say he was
X-Men.
Which one was it? The First Class grouping or
he was Beast. He was Hank McCoy.
Which he was great. He was great as Hank.
Yeah, and that's where when we were watching the trailer, like I know him from somewhere, and that's the X-Men is the only place I know him from.
Yeah,
and then we get to the end of the trailer.
Oh,
and we realize who is actually playing Dracula in this? It's Nick Cage.
Oh, bring it on!
I can't.
Yeah,
this is great. This is going to be great.
And I like his Dracula's kind of a mixture of the Lugosi and the Nosferatu style, the way he looks.
Yes.
Yeah.
His teeth are all pointed.
But he's also it's Nick Cage's Dracula. I mean that was the selling point for me. I mean the trailer was maybe even more, but I was like, Nick Cage's Dracula. How can this not be terrible?
So now the people who put on the Nick Cage faces at Dragon Con has got to add this one to their repertoire. They need. Yeah. Aquafina is also a part of this cast.
Yeah,
so that's going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be good. What I'm trying to overthink the trailer, but she's a police officer, and he's cutting off arms right in front of her and everything else, and she's just kind of like, so did I just really see you, dismember him with a silver serving tray or something? Yeah, and I'm just like, how is she so calm about this with being a police officer?
Probably because that's midway through the movie.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And there's something that they haven't shown that where she gets introduced to him, and then he explains what it is, and this is just her seeing it for the first time, probably.
And she is a love interest also a part of this. Yes. So.
I'm thinking she's just about to read the Miranda rights, and nope. How'd you do that?
I won't be surprised if Nick Cage has like 5 minutes in this movie. I mean, I hope he has more, but I mean, come on, guys. We saw him in Willy's Wonderland, where he was in the movie and he never said a word. Do you guys remember that movie, Willy's Wonderland?
I'm not familiar with that movie.
Yeah, there's a couple of his movies he's done in a couple of years. I need to check it. There's that one, and what's the one where he attacks the group that kills his girlfriend or something? What is that one?
The one where he rides, the whole thing is that he's in a fast car or something like that.
What?
No.
That's Gone in 60 Seconds.
Well, no, that's Drive Angry. What you're thinking of? I'm thinking of
Drive Angry. Yep.
No, there's some movie where like I can't remember what it's called, but it was another one I wanted to watch. I'll IMDb it while we're discussing.
Nicholas,
well, Willy,
just reading.
So
go ahead.
Jess.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Okay.
We're afraid to speak now.
So Brock, just so you know, Willy's Wonderland. Have you ever heard of the video game Five Nights at Freddy's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So basically, they made a movie of Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's got Nick Cage in there, and he plays like a stereotypical, awesome guy, but he never says a word. It's the creepiest thing. Keep expecting him to say something. Goes through the entire movie, never says a word. Just like the awesome guy that just. It was just so weird to see Nick Cage in the movie, and he never even said anything.
That is weird.
Yeah.
So looking into some more of this too, and as far as the developmental process for the movie, this says that it was based on an original pitch by Robert Kirkman.
Oh,
and
right
uses
up your alley.
Yeah, and uses a screenplay by Ryan Ridley. Let's see, November 2019. Dexter Fletcher was hired to direct the film for Universal and Skybound Entertainment. The film was described as a comedic approach to the story of Count Dracula in the vein of Taika Waititi's vampire mockumentary, What We Do in the Shadows, that focuses on the character of Renfield. Says McKay was hired because he reportedly gave a successful pitch combining the story's mix of humor and action, something the studio was looking to have more of.
So this is a completely original story.
Sounds like it. Yeah, I mean, you taking these characters that established characters and creating something new with them, a new scenario, a new story. So yeah,
Taika Waititi is changing Hollywood.
Yeah,
slowly. He really is.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie I'm thinking about is called Mandy. It's him and his girlfriend. The description on IMDb: the enchanted lives of a couple in a secluded forest are brutally showered by a nightmarish hippie cult and their demon biker henchmen, propelling a man into a spiraling, surreal rampage of vengeance. And this is Nick Cage, though.
Yeah.
That was one of his B-lister movies, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I seem to remember the advertising for that movie.
Yeah, like there's the infamous picture is him like covered in blood, like he's fighting. That's people.
It. Yep. I do remember that.
Okay.
And there was another movie he did with,
of that.
I think it was Selma Blair. It was called The Parents, where the parents go, like all the grown-ups go crazy, start attacking the children. Like it's a whimsical Mom and Dad. That's the other movie I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's him and Selma Blair.
Yeah, that one didn't ring a bell.
So yeah, this scheduled release date, April 7th of this year.
Ooh, so it's coming soon. Good.
So yeah, this is something that kind of came out that I had no idea was out there until this trailer dropped. So hey,
just like all of Nick Cage's recent movies, pretty much. They just come out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere. Hey, hey, Nick Cage did a movie. Look at there. Good for him.
I love Nick Cage.
Yeah.
If we can't see him play Superman, we get to see him play Dracula. I mean, come on.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we've got to get together and see this, guys, for sure.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to go.
Definitely. We'll definitely.
When did you say it comes out? Oh, let's see if it's on the work schedule weekend.
No, yeah. Well, it says release date is April 7th.
April 7th. Got
So
the
let's see how
calendar.
Well, it could be a Thursday. Well, see how it
Well,
falls
we could
with
try
that.
Thursday. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or we can go Friday. I'm not married to any one day in particular.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're gonna go see it, guys, and we'll report back and tell you guys whether it's awesome or not.
It will be. It looks good.
Oh, yeah.
That trailer was a home run.
And hopefully they've adhered to the new, what is it, the law where, you know, if they put something in a trailer, it better be in the movie or people can sue them, right?
No, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
If you're a cop, you have to tell me you're a cop. Right? You know that you have to tell me you're a cop. That sounds like that rule.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, good. Well, so I'm glad we've got a group movie outing scheduled.
Yeah.
Hey, there's another group movie schedule we can do, and I know that works on my schedule.
What's that?
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That's next
Of course,
month.
yeah.
That's next month already?
Oh, it's
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I am so
I'm
conqueror.
Like this is one of the few that I'm excited. I'm excited for this one as much as I was for Multiverse.
It is. I didn't realize we were that close. See?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Another group outing.
See it together. Let's do it.